Hi everyone, this is Diane from Everything Ally, and I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs and executives over my 10, actually 12-year now career, and the number one thing I hear from all of them all the time is that they never have enough time to do everything that they want to do and to get everything they need to do done. So I'm going to share with you 4 ways to categorize your tasks and your to-dos to increase your impact and get more done. When you look at your to-do list, they really should be categorized into 4 distinct categories. Category number 1 is the critical category. These are the high priority, revenue generating, high return strategic activities where you are the main contributor. Think strategy development, structuring a large new project, resolving a major client issue, or cultivating your products, services, and deliverables. Anything that has the critical label has to be scheduled into your calendar as protected time, time that cannot be repurposed, it cannot be booked over. It's uninterrupted time for you to focus and come up with really great ideas and creative solutions. The more time that you spend in this zone, the more strategic and intentional you can be with your business, and I guarantee this will improve your results and your impact. Category number 2 is the automate category. These are the tasks that need to be done on a recurring basis, but not necessarily by you, and they don't require a lot of extra elements of human judgment. Think about generating client invoices, reminding clients for payments, capturing leads, and some elements of marketing and scheduling. It's 100% worth it to put in a little bit of time and planning upfront so that you can set it and forget it. And another tip is you don't actually have to do the automations yourself. You can have someone on your team or an outside consultant come in and set up the automations for you. And I do want to note that having a consultant come in to set up your systems and automations could actually save you a lot of money and aggravation and headache in the long run, because we're not all experts at everything. And having someone with that deep knowledge come in to really set up your systems to meet your end goals can be extremely valuable. And that actually leads me to category number 3, which is delegation. Category number 3 is delegation. These are the tasks that cannot be fully automated or require elements of human judgment, and this is really where a majority of your tasks should fall. Think about updating sales pitch presentations, research projects, compiling tax documents, managing your vendors, or that ultra high touch client service. In order for you to really have time to focus on the really high priority, high ROI, revenue generating activities, you need to transition some of these lower level tasks to a support team. It can be 1 person or it can be 10 people. But the important thing is that you trust and you empower your team to own these tasks from beginning to end. If you can do this, you'll be really surprised by how hard your support team can work for you, how well they do the job, and how much time they can give back to you. This brings me to category number 4. This is the category where I get the most hesitation and the most pushback from entrepreneurs and executives, because it is the forget it category. This is the category for tasks that have been on your to-do list forever. They don't fit into any of the top 3 categories, and you're either not really motivated to work on them at this time, or they don't really fit into your business at this point. Some items that might fall into this category are a book idea you're considering, a brand new business that you want to build from scratch, or training for an ultramarathon is something that I've seen on someone's forever list. It's really hard to get to these types of tasks and goals when you're buried underneath the day-to-day running of your business. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs and executives are really hesitant to remove these things from their list because they think it motivates them, or they'll somehow find a way to build it into their life and make time for it. But more often than not, this is just an ever-present reminder that you haven't done enough and you haven't gotten to it yet. And that's a big strain on the mindset. So I want you to ask yourself, for the items that fall into this category, will this have a direct impact on my life or my business in the next 3 months? If the answer isn't a full-on yes, remove it from the list. And I'm not saying you have to throw it away and forget it forever. I suggest moving it to a future goals list where you can revisit it during your annual, semi-annual, or even quarterly planning sessions. If you categorize all of your to-dos into these 4 categories and act on them, you will definitely have the foundation and the support system in place to be able to revisit your future goals list more frequently and build those items into your life in a more meaningful way. You now have the 4 actionable categories to organize your tasks and increase your productivity and impact. Do you do something similar with your to-do list? What's your experience with these 4 categories? Leave a comment and let us know how you're doing or if you're running into any problems so we can help you save time and increase your impact. Until next time, this is Diane from Everything Ally. We have your back.